All right, so we're looking at probability and tree diagrams, different to the ones that you've done before. So please take note. Okay, what are tree diagrams? They're a way of showing the possibilities of two or more events. It's a simple diagram we use to calculate the probabilities of two, which is what we're going to do now, or more events. Try and always be very neat with this. Okay, for example, a fair coin. What they mean by a fair coin is that it has a heads on one side and it has a tails on the other side. It's not trying to trick you. And it's spun twice. So let's look at our diagram. So our first time we spin, we've got a head or a tail. That can be our option. It's either going to land on its head or it's going to land on its tail. So those are our two options. Spin one. And remember they said they spin it twice. So if we spin it twice, our second time, either if it landed on the head, it's now going to land on either another head or it will land on a tail. And if it landed on a tail, it's now going to land on a head or it's going to land on a tail. Okay. Then what we do there is we say, all right, what conclusions can we draw from this? So either we could have an option where, I don't know if you can see we first do a head and then we do another head. So it could be head, head. Our next option could be that we would go head and then it could be a tail. Okay. Now you can probably imagine what the next one will be. It will be the tail and the head, or the tail and the tail. All right, so you're going to write up next to it what your probabilities could be. Then you'd have a question like this. So those are all your possible outcomes. And the question will say, how many possibilities are there? Well, you count. There's one, there's two, there's three, and there's four. So you would answer 4 different possibilities. So that would just be as a straight number. But if you are asked this question, what is the probability of getting a head? Well, then you always know if I say what's the probability, it's going to be a fraction in your answer, okay? So you look over here and you go, well, there's a head, and there's a head. So out of the 4 options, 3 of them have a head. Therefore, it will be 3/4. All right, I want you to go try and do that for me, please.